Welcome, race fans. Here we are at Charlotte tonight with the Mod Zoo Mach Speed Racing League here. The guys have been out here practicing. I had some technical difficulties. I apologize for that. We would have been on a little sooner, but sorry. Technical difficulties. These guys are about done practicing here. They don't have a lot more to go here. And they will be starting to qualify here before too much longer. Lots of fast guys out here ready to race tonight. 80 laps going to be turning here at Charlotte tonight. So stay with us, folks. Only about a minute to go here until qualifying starts. So hang loose for just a minute. Get you something to drink, something to snack on, and get ready for the show here. These guys do put on one heck of a show. So this is going to be a very, very exciting race, I am sure. Alright, practice is over and we will be going to qualifying, so just stay with us, folks.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Okay, we're back here and ready to get this thing going. Lots of good times coming in now. Actually, Dunn coming in there with a 28.9, beating Kyle Meeks just by a few 100ths of a second. Osman Tuniger coming in, Tuniger coming in the 6th spot there with almost a 29 flat. Same way with Derek Stanley with a 29 flat. Man, a lot of 29 flats almost there. So this is going to be a very, very tight field here. Top 10 all within about 0.2 of a second. Can't even blink that fast. That's how close that is. Alright, qualifying is over and we will get down here to the grid. After they give us that first very important words of the day.
Drivers, start your engines and yes! Boogity, 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 let's go racing, boys and girls!
All right, let's run down through the grid here. On the pole, Dwayne Dunn with a 28.965, not on the grid yet. Kyle Meek starting second in the number 27. In third, the number 2 of Nathan Miller. In fourth, the 02 of Tyler Stanley. In fifth, the 000 of Derek Stanley. In sixth, the 88 of Brian Brewer. In seventh, the number 56 of Osman Tuniger. In 8th, the number 3 of Brock Hubble. In 9th, the number 96 of Michael Updegraff. In 10th, the number 07 of Nick Taylor. In 11th, the 32 of Mike Perlin. In 12th, the number 31 of John Dunn. In 13th, the number 60 of Ed Bellinger. And I did want to mention this tonight's race was paid for, sponsored by John Dunn. Sorry about that, John. In the 13th position, number 60 of Ed Bellinger. In 14th, the number 54 of Jeremy Jones. In 15th, 46 of Anthony Cienci. In 16th, the number 71 of Vincent Benny. In 17th, the number 20 of Bob Carlisle. In 19th, the number 4 of Timothy Kelleher. And it looks like maybe the rest of the guys may be out. Don't see them on the grid. So we'll get back up here to these guys. Are getting ready to start this thing. And they're rolling off the grid now, folks. Dwayne Dunn leading him around. All right, coming off of turn 4, ready for the pace car to dive onto pit road. Dwayne Dunn. Oh, we got a wreck already. Whoa, I think that was, I'm not sure exactly what happened there. But the caution did not come out on that. I don't quite understand why it didn't come out, but as Dwayne Dunn comes around to lead the first lap of the race. And he does. He's got Kyle Meeks in tow. Boy, lots of guys piled up on that. I'm not sure exactly what happened there, but man, that looked pretty rough. A lot of guys are going to be way back in the field now. Caution does fly. We had a heck of a pile up there, folks. I doubt if I could find that, but I can try. This was right at the restart. Let's see if I can go back further. They were just coming out of pit road right here. Or, excuse me, getting ready to start the race. Well, let's go back through the field just a little further, though. Not sure exactly who started that. Right there, the looks like the 000 of get down here a little better and see if we can figure this out. Brian Brewer I'm showing, but let's rewind it back here a little bit. Not sure Brian Brewer wasn't paying attention there or what. Gets over into the 000, and that's just going to wad him up from there. So lots of guys getting tore up first thing off the bat. Doggone. Alright, so everybody trying to get their trucks fixed up and get back out here. Right on the green flag. Very unfortunate. Not a good way to start the race out, I'm sure, and these guys are probably a little bit upset about that start, but a lot of good trucks going to be damaged in that accident. So it doesn't change up the lead, though. Dwayne Dunn still up front. There are lots of guys on pit road trying to get things fixed up. Looks like they're going to let everybody get their lap back, and we'll just restart this race, so that's a good thing. Just kind of unfortunate how it all worked out, but they'll get it straightened out. Brian Brewer's still sitting on pit road. I don't know. He hasn't turned a lap or nothing yet, but or maybe he did. But he has got a whole lot of damage on that truck. And it looks like maybe he might be trying to get it fixed up now. And he does use his reset, so alright. He gets back out, but he's going to be about 3 laps down as these guys are coming around now, getting ready to restart this race on lap 7. Dwayne Dunn still in the lead. He's led all 5 laps so far. They're coming around here and getting ready for the pace car to dive onto pit road. The green flag's going to fly, and we're going to get back to racing here, folks. Pace car's off. And green, green, green. Good restart that time, pretty even. Nathan Miller going for second. Kyle Meeks falls back to third. Tyler Stanley in fourth. These guys mixing it up here. Got to be a little patient. Nathan comes up on the back bumper of our leader, and boy, I don't know, he's going to steal the air off of him. Comes off of turn 4 and stays right there. Kyle Meeks in tow. Nathan Miller wanting to get out there and lead a lap. And boy, he gets a great run coming down the backstretch. Nathan Miller going into turn 3. Has to keep Dwayne up on the high side, but can't hang on to it. Got to lift off the gas just a little bit. Couldn't make that pass on Dwayne. Kyle Meeks all over the back bumper of Nathan Miller right now. Coming out of the turn, let's see what he's got for our leader, but no dice yet. These guys want to ride just a little bit, taking lap 10. Coming up beside our leader this time. Gets it regrouped, but not quite completing the pass yet. Still hanging right there, side by side, door to door. Nathan Miller going for the lead. Still has not led a lap. Dwayne down up on the high side's got a good bite. Good bite coming off of the turn, and he's still going to keep Nathan Miller at bay. Nathan has to back off just a touch or he's going to get loose. Them two really fighting hard. Kyle Meeks looking on to see which one's going to take the lead here. He doesn't really know. Nathan Miller still hanging on there, but Kyle Meeks going by Nathan Miller for second. And caution is out. Oh, we got a big one back here. Osman Tuniger into it, so we'll go back and check that out. We've got quite a few of them into it. Ooh. Ooh, that was a close one right there. Oh, right there, them two get together. 71 of Vincent, Vinny, and Osman get together, and Osman goes around. And a bunch of people trying to miss him. But we got... Oh, and there comes the numbers, the 000 comes around. Derek Stanley, and just pile drives him. Let's go back and take a look at that, because, boy, that looked pretty vicious. That looked pretty vicious there, folks. Nowhere to go, tried to miss it, maybe. He could have went maybe to the high side, but I don't think he really thought that that was going to happen, and tried to get stopped. It sounded like it blew his motor in the whole 9 yards, so he could be on pit road now, yeah, trying to get that fixed up. But Dwayne Dunn's still out front, folks. Let's see if we can get a word in with Tyler Stanley here. Tyler Stanley, this is Rudy in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir, Mr. Rudy.
Well, Tyler, there was a little bit of a mix-up there at the beginning. Luckily, you made it through that. You're running in fourth. Those guys were mixing it up in the front pretty tough. What's your plan now to get up there to the front and tangle it up with these guys?
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to let Nate and Kyle do all the hard work for me, and then let hopefully pit strategy and maybe a little bit of luck come through.
All right. Well, you know, it's been kind of a race of attrition so far. You know, the caution coming out on the very first lap of the race had a couple guys get together, but good luck out there for the rest of the race, Tyler, and maybe we'll talk to you later on.
Yeah, copy that, Rudy. You have a good one up there in that nice air-conditioned booth.
Roger that. Thank you, sir. All right, we're about to get this thing back underway here, folks. Dwayne Dunn, still our leader, has led all the laps so far, all 14, coming to 15. They're starting to double up now, and we're getting ready to go back green. Everybody wanting a piece of the action up in the front, so let's see how it works out for them. Looks like we may have a couple of guys out of the race. Bob Carlisle and Derek Stanley may have retired. So we're down to about 16 trucks on out there on the racing surface right now. All right, hang on to your seats, folks, because it's about to get messy here. Let's get them wound up, get them back under green flag conditions. Pace car ducks off. Dwayne Dunn hits the loud pedal, and he is out of there. Green flag is out. Nathan Miller's still trying to get a run on our leader, but boy, I don't know. Our leader, Dwayne Dunn, just seems to be hooked up really well. Them three starting to put a little distance on Tyler Stanley back and forth. He's back about a second. Being patient right now. Nick Taylor right behind him in fourth, and the 96 goes way up the hill and lets Ed Bellinger go on by. So up to Kraft, backing off a little bit there. Maybe just didn't feel comfortable going into the turn. John Dunn, our sponsor here tonight for tonight's race. Thank you, John, very much. Appreciate it. More than you know, brother. Good to have folks like you out there that willing to help out, and it means a lot to everybody involved. So all the racers out there, really appreciative. Vince and Benny back in ninth. Let's get up and see what's going on with our leaders, because Nathan Miller is still all over the back bumper of Dwayne Dunn. Man, them guys are really mixing it up. Now Nathan looking to the inside again, going into turn one. But Dwayne's got the upper hand there with the grip coming off that turn on the high side. We know that's where it's at. Now Kyle Meeks goes by Nathan Miller and says, let me try it for a little bit. You tried it with no success, let me give it a hand. Nathan Miller goes back to third. Tyler Stanley may be trying to, I don't know, he's getting approached by Nick Taylor right there, and that could be a very interesting battle going on there. Tyler Stanley trying to hold off Nick Taylor. Tyler says could be pit strategy. Oh, he goes way up the hill, and that lets him go right on by. So Tyler Stanley going back to fifth. So pit strategy could come into play here tonight. So let's see how this works out for Tyler. I wish him the best of luck, man, because this is a race of pit strategy can come into play here. This 80-lap shootout should be able to do it in about one pit stop, but it's when you're going to stop is when it's going to happen to get those four fresh fuel goods on that truck, which I don't think we're going to see any two-tire changes unless it comes down to the very end with a caution or something. Somebody may try a two-tire change just to get out there and save track position. But boy, Nick Taylor is just pulling away from Tyler Stanley now. Here we are 25 laps into it, starting lap 26. Kyle Meeks now right up on the back bumper of Dwayne Dunn. Dwayne's led every lap so far, and Kyle Meeks says that's not going to happen. He wants to get up there and lead a lap. But boy, Dwayne's doing everything he can to keep Kyle at bay. Mike Perlin on pit road. Brian Brewer gets by him. Them guys many laps down in the back. Let's go way back in the field as these leaders are battling here. I hate to leave them because just about the time I leave them, Kyle's going to get by Dwayne Dunn. Let's go back here and check on Timothy Kelleher running in the 13th position, 11.6 seconds back. Osman Tuniger in 14th. He is 3 laps down to the leader right now. Brian Brewer in 15th. He's also 3 laps down to the leader. Mike Perlin on pit road. But Kyle Meeks still all over the back of Dwayne Dunn. Battle here, Brock Hubble in 10th, Jeremy Jones 11th. Anthony Cienci in, going to be in 12th here once they cross the line. Comes up on lap traffic, and he's got an awful lot of damage on that truck. And caution is out. Oh, the 96 and the 31. Michael Updegraff getting into it. Let's go back and take a look. Those two are around each other quite a bit right here. The 31 of John Dunn and Michael Updegraff getting together. I believe this is the 3rd caution of the day. Oh, looks like John might have just overdrove the turn a little bit. That gets them two together. Looks like everybody else missing it, but just those two going to get some. Michael Updegraff's going to have a ton of damage on that truck. I'm sure he'll be heading for pit road. And it looks like everybody's coming down pit road. Everybody heading for pit road right now. Vincent Vinny may be staying out to lead that lap. "32 laps into it." Yeah, it's a good call. They've made quite a few green flag runs. Everybody taking 4 tires. Nobody wanting to get out there and chance it with 2. Kyle Meeks beating Dwayne Dunn off of pit road. Holy smokes. Vincent Vinny is going to be scored as our leader right now. Kyle Meeks going to be second. We've got a couple of lap down trucks there between them. Looks like maybe Osman Tuniger and Brian Brewer in between them two. No, that's Mike Perlin, excuse me. Mike Perlin is between them two. They'll be coming down pit road here, so that's going to put Kyle Meeks right back up to the back bumper of Vincent Vinny. It's a lot quieter when the engines aren't roaring, isn't it? It's so quiet in here I can actually hear myself think. All right, so Kyle Meeks will go into second now, but Vincent Vinny staying out there not ready to cave in and go down pit road just yet. All right, we're ready to go back green flag racing here, folks. This is going to get good now. These guys are ready to finish this thing up. Shouldn't have to make another pit stop, hopefully. And ready to go back green flag racing for sure. Vincent Benny going to bring him to the line this time. Let's see if he gives her the gas and goes right after the pace car ducks onto pit road or not. That's up to his choice here. Pace car's in. Vincent holds him back. Green, green, green. And he does a good job keeping Kyle Meeks back there. Kyle still has not led a lap. Would love to get up there and lead a lap. But let's see how long it is before these guys just eat Vincent for lunch here with them new tires. Oh, we got a bunch of them banging and clanging around. Caution's going to come out again. Yes, it does. Oh, we got, man, Oh, man, we got a bunch of them tore up there. Let's go back and take a look at that. That looked pretty ugly. That was up in the front here. We'll try to see if we can't figure out who that was. I think it was back a couple here. I think it was Dwayne Dunn maybe getting a little rambunctious there or something. Right there he was a little wiggly and kind of pushed Kyle Meeks up the line. Gets into the back of Vincent Benny and comes up the hill again. We got a couple right back here's where that started. That was where Nathan Miller and the 07 got together of Nick Taylor. And that put Nick Taylor down onto the apron there, but I'm trying to watch and see, because this is where right there's where that's where Dwayne Dunn went right up the hill into Kyle Meeks, taking both of them out. Wow. I don't know if something broke on his machine or what, but that looked pretty bad. And then I think there was more that got into the wreck as well. A lot of guys trying to miss that, but wow, that's unfortunate. So these guys are coming back off of pit road now. Vincent Vinny's still out front. Whoops. Oh, he ain't the winner yet. Whoopsie. Sorry about that. Wrong button. All right, that's going to put Jeremy Jones second, Brock Hubble third, John Dunn going to be fourth. Michael Updegraff fifth, Timothy Kelleher sixth, Anthony Cienci seventh, Tyler Stanley in eighth, Nathan Miller in ninth, Ed Bellinger 10th, Kyle Meeks 11th. These guys had a reset, so they should be good to go. Now they got to work themselves from the back to the front. Vincent Vinny's staying out. He's only been down pit road one time, so he may be all right. Might have been on one of them earlier cautions, not sure. Well, I hope you're enjoying the show here tonight. You can check out our schedule at MaxSpeedTV.com. You can actually watch the race. Watch the race there also. And check us out on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. We appreciate all you viewers, and make sure you do hit that subscribe button under the viewing screen. Click on the little gear over to the right and change that to 1080p, because we do broadcast in 1080p. The viewing experience there at 1080p is like no other, man. It's just amazing. It's like the real thing right there. Don't get no better. If you're only watching it in 720p, crank it up to 1080p. It'll take it, unless you, if your computer can't handle it. Sometimes some people's computer won't be able to handle that 1080p, but we do broadcast 1080p. All right, lights off on the pace car. We're ready to go back green flag racing here, folks. Lap 39 are going to be taken to green at the halfway mark, lap 40. Grandstands are filled here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Beautiful facility. I wish I could make it there someday. I don't know. That would be awesome. All right, Jeremy Jones starting on the outside of Vincent Vinny. Let's see what he's got for him. Vincent's led 8 laps so far in this race. Not as many as Dwayne Dunn. He's led 30. Dwayne Dunn going to be way back in 11th spot on this restart. All right, pace car is in. Vincent Vinny hits the pedal on the right, and he is under green. He puts a little bit of distance on Jeremy Jones. Jeremy already about almost 3/10 behind him, but oh, and we got another pile up in the back, folks. Let's go back here and see what's going on. Kyle Meeks involved in that again. I don't know what's going on with these guys. This is very uncharacteristic of them. Oh, right there, the number 4 comes down across the nose of Kyle Meeks. Timothy Kelleher looks like he may have just tried to pinch that down, got a little bit loose in the turn. The back end started going around and he didn't chase it back up the hill quite quick enough. Comes across the nose of Kyle Meeks and everybody starts stacking up behind him. Oh my, we got a lot of them into it too. And I don't know how many resets these guys have got, but this is going to be bad for a lot of them. These guys are trying to make it around to pit road. Okay, well, Vincent Benny's still out front, leading these guys around. I think we'll try to get down here and talk to somebody. We'll try to talk to, how about John Dunn? That would be the good one to talk to, huh? You betcha. John Dunn, this is Rudy Cummings up in the MaxSpeedTV booth. Do you have a copy, sir?
.47 auction. Happened to my nose, huh?
John Dunn, do you have a copy?
Yes, sir, Mr. Reddy.
Well, John, you're going to be restarting in the 4th position. You got anything to get up there and lead a lap?
Yeah, I believe I do, Rudy. If we get so lined up so we can run a few green flag laps, you know, it's, I don't know, we got some pretty good drivers up there in front of you, though. Brock, Jeremy, and Vincent, they all pretty good. I'm going to do my best to get up there, but we'll see.
Well, these guys they're having a little bit of trouble here in the back, but you guys keep keeping it clean up in the front. That's a good thing. Keeping the front part of the field good shape. Well, we wish you the best of luck, John, and thank you for the sponsor here today. Appreciate that very, very much. I'm sure all these guys appreciate it too. And good luck out there for the rest of the race, buddy.
Hey, I appreciate it, Reddy. You know, I'd like to thank Kerry, you know, for running this league. He does a great job. And Wazoo for sponsors. And thank you, Reddy. You do a great job up there in the booth.
Thank you, sir, and thanks for talking with us, buddy. Good luck.
Come on, 56.
All right, these guys are ready to go back racing here, I think. Let's see what they got. No, the lights are still on the pace car. Okay, well, they should go out this time, I believe. Riding along with our leader here, Vincent Benny. Got a little bit of dirt on that windshield, but not too bad. Yes, sir. Lights are out, and they're going to start doubling up. John Dunn back here in 4th. Nathan Miller starting in 7th. Just wondering, Kyle Meeks going to be back here in 10th. Hopefully he got that damage fixed up. But they're ready to go here. Let's see. Going around turn 2. Let's look at the right front of that truck. Yeah, but I believe he did have another reset, so okay. These guys are ready to go racing. Okay, pace car dives on pit road. Vincent Benny brings him to the line. Green, green, green. Another great restart by Vincent Benny. Pulls away from Jeremy Jones. Michael Updegraff now trying to get a run here. Ooh, that looked pretty ugly. Oh, man. The 31 almost stacks him up there. John Dunn gets a little bit loose coming off the turn now. Michael Updegraff gets by him as John Dunn goes way up the hill. 2 or 3 of them going to go by him. Not good for the John Dunn machine. Boy, I hope I didn't jinx him. I'm good at that. I'm good at jinxing these drivers, I'm telling you. Brock Hubble in third. Now it looks like Jeremy Jones may be battling for the lead here. Vincent Benny, them old tires could be showing some wear right now. These guys got to give them a lap to get these tires warmed up. Michael Updegraff on the outside of Jeremy Jones. That's for second place, and he takes it over. Michael Updegraff in second. Now he gets a great run coming up through on the outside again to go by Vincent Benny. Man, did he find some horsepower or what? Out there on these new tires, they can hold that outside line pretty decent. He comes off the turn 4, and Michael Updegraff, our brand new leader. Boy, is he on a roll or what, huh? And he starts putting some distance on Vincent Benny. And now Vincent getting attacked by Brock Hubble. Brock Hubble taking over the second spot as they go side by side, not quite completing the pass. The 54 of Jeremy Jones sitting there looking on. Oh, he almost gets into the back of Brock Hubble as Vincent Benny hangs on to second. Boy, I'm telling you, these guys are racing their hearts out right now. Nathan Miller on the inside of Brock Hubble takes over the 4th spot. Jeremy Jones, inside of Jeremy Jones. Jeremy Jones going back to 5th. I had Brock Hubble on the brain there. Sorry about that, folks. And then quite a ways back to Dwayne Dunn. We'll get back here just a second here and see where Dwayne Dunn running about 2 seconds back of Jeremy Jones. He's got a lot of ground to make up. Still got some, looks like he may have some right front corner damage on that truck. But he's got a lot of ground to make up. As Nathan Miller now gathers up Vincent Benny and Brock Hubble. Brock Hubble on the inside of Vincent Benny takes over that position. And now we've got another one. And caution is out, folks. Oh, the number 60 of Ed Ballinger going around, so we'll go back and check this out. Not exactly sure what happened to Ed. Oh, he caught the apron. There you go. That's what happened. That's hard to recover when you hit that apron, boy. I'll tell you, it's really hard. He comes, hits the outside wall, comes back down onto the track. Looks like he tries to stay out of everybody's way. And I believe everybody did get by him safely. Yes. So good job by Ed by getting that thing off the track and out of the racing groove. All right, he's on pit road. Michael Updegraff, our leader, doing a super job out front. I think I hit my volume switch. Boy, all of a sudden it got like really loud there. Michael Updegraff, this is Rudy up in the booth. You got a copy? Well, Michael, you drove around the outside of them guys like you were shot out of a cannon, brother. It's like you found some extra horsepower or something on that truck. How's your truck running for you tonight?
It's pretty good. Everybody's protecting the bottom, so I figured I had to try something a little bit different, and it ended up working out pretty good for me. I was actually kind of surprised, but here I am leading. Hopefully I can stay up here.
Well, you got about 26 laps to go. I believe tires and fuel is out of the equation right now, but if another caution comes out, would you have any plans of coming down pit road maybe and just taking two?
No, probably not. I think I've been nice enough so my tires will last me the rest of the race.
All right, Michael, well, good luck out there, brother, and maybe we'll get to talk to you in Victory Lane tonight.
Thanks. Appreciate it, Rudy.
All right, Michael thinks he's got enough to get there to the end and bring this into Victory Lane, so we wish him the best of luck. Let's see what he's got for the rest of these drivers. He's got some fast guys right behind him there. Brock Hubble looking to maybe get up there and capitalize on that. Nathan Miller now back into the mix of things. Wants to get that truck back into the lead. He hasn't led yet today, but he wants to get up there at least to get a chance to maybe lead a lap. Vincent Benny there in fourth. Jeremy Jones fifth. Dwayne Dunn sixth. John Dunn seventh. Kyle Meeks up to the 8th position, Tyler Stanley 9th, and Anthony Cienci in 10th. Well, they were saying earlier tonight they were hoping maybe only having one caution, but let's take a look here and see. This is caution number 6 tonight. I don't think they're too happy with that, but accidents do happen, as we know. And when you're out there racing around 15 to 20 other drivers, anything can happen, as we've seen. So let's see how this goes here on this restart. Going to be taking the green flag on lap 57 to get this thing underway here once again. Guys, I'm sure would like to thank Mod Zoo for sponsoring the event tonight. And we'd also like to thank them here for making sure these guys do have a great league here to run in. And appreciate that very much. Great bunch of guys here. All right, pace car goes down pit road. Michael up the graph, leading them, hits the gas pedal, and they're out of there. Green flag is out. Underway here again at Charlotte Motor Speedway on lap 57. He gets a great restart, starts pulling away from Brock Hubble. Now Nathan Miller on the inside of Brock Hubble. That's for second. He doesn't want to waste too much time here getting back up to the leader because Michael's already pulling away out there in clean air. All right, Nathan Miller in second. Dwayne Dunn trying to work his way back up. He is in fifth. Kyle Meeks in seventh. Wants to get back up and lead more lap. Or lead a lap, excuse me. Hasn't led yet tonight. He comes right up on the back of Jeremy Jones. Let's look from Nathan Miller back and see what's happening back here behind him. Just a little bit of right front nose damage on Brock Hubble's truck there, but don't seem to be affecting the handling of it in any way. Oh, we got a couple into it. Kyle Meeks. Doggone. These guys. We'll go back and take a look. Oh, Jeremy Jones, and looks like Jeremy Jones and Kyle Meeks into it. We'll watch these two battle it out here. Kyle Meeks on the inside of him here. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know whose fault that was. I'm not here to blame anybody. So well, let's go right along here with Kyle Meeks. And it looks like Jeremy Jones may have come right down the hill. I don't know. He may not have knew Kyle was there. This comes right down the hill into the front of Kyle Meeks. And them two go for a ride. Kyle Meeks once again involved in it. Wow. Poor Kyle, he's just been like beat up tonight. Alright, so let's get back up here to the front. Looks like we may have lost a couple of drivers on that one. This is caution number 7, and we've only had 2 lead changes. Michael Updegraff's led 14 laps, Dwayne Dunn's led 30, and Vincent Vinny led 16. And I believe Vincent Vinny has taken his truck behind pit road. Not exactly sure what happened to Vincent, but we're down to about 12 trucks left in the race right now. A little bit of pit road activity. Looks like Nick Taylor on pit road. It looks like he may be sitting there for a little while. So we'll get back up to our leader. Michael Updegraff still leading. Nathan Miller second. Brock Hubble third. Dwayne Dunn fourth. Tyler Stanley fifth. John Dunn sixth. Anthony Cienci seventh. Osman Tuniger in eighth. Timothy Kelleher ninth. Ed Bellinger, your top 10. All right, 19 laps to go here, folks. Make that 18. 18 lap shootout to the end. See if these guys can go green the rest of the way and make this one heck of a finish. I'm sure we're looking for a heck of a finish. All right, we're ready to get underway here, folks. Pace car about to dive onto pit road. It does. Michael Updegraff holds him back. Now he hits the gas. Starts to put a little bit of distance on him and Nathan Miller. Going into turn one, Nathan got a little bit of a run that time. Might have picked up some room. Brock Hubble now on the inside of Dwayne Dunn. Going into turn three, still side by side, them two. Oh, and they get together. Little bit of bumping and banging going on there. Dwayne Dunn settles in behind Brock Hubble. And up for the lead, Nathan Miller, for the first time today, is leading the race. Let's see if he can get a lap in here. Updegraff trying to fight back on the outside. But coming to the line, going to be Nathan Miller by a nose. Updegraff really strong on that high side. Said he found something up there. Everybody wanted to block on the low line, so he found something on the high side that was working for him, and it seems to be doing pretty good. Nathan Miller still in the lead for right now. Leading the second lap of the race. Them two just about touch. Go back here and ride along with let's ride along with Brock Hubble here for a minute and watch them two up in the front. Oh, they get together. No caution yet. No caution yet. That's going to be costly. Nathan Miller not coming out the best in that deal. Updegraff still in the lead for right now, but I think he's going to have to give way to Brock Hubble definitely a lot faster now. He's got no damage on that. And Nathan Miller going to go way back to the 7th place. As Brock Hubble takes over the lead. Going to be leading his first lap of the race. Good job, Brock. Now Dwayne Dunn on the outside of Michael Updegraff. Takes over the 2nd position. Let's go back and check on Nathan Miller. As he's back in 7th, trying to work his way back up through. But boy, I don't know. He's got a lot of damage on the right and left front corners of that truck. Hard racing, boys. Hard racing. All right, let's get back up to the front as Dwayne Dunn in 2nd. Got a little bit of distance between him and the leader, Brock Hubble. Brock out there in clean air, and that does make a big difference here. Coming to 10 to go, folks. 10 more laps. They're starting to get spread out around the track a little bit. Michael Updegraff still hanging on to 3rd. But he's got company. Tyler Stanley looking to take a peek on the inside of him. Michael, with all that damage, could be a little slower. Tyler bumps him in the tailgate, says, hey, let me by there, buddy. I'm a little faster. John Dunn running in the 5th spot. Osman Tuniger in 6th. Nathan Miller in 7th, but he is it's a lap down truck getting by him there of Mike Perlin. Mike running in the 12th spot. Last one out there on the racing surface right now. Ed Bellinger back here in 8th. Anthony Cianci in 9th. Timothy Kelleher in 10th. Nick Taylor 11th. And Mike Perlin in 12th. We'll get back up to the lead here. Let's see, there was a battle going on. It looks like, yes, Tyler Stanley does get by Michael Updegraff, putting him back to the 4th position. So Tyler going to be happy with a top 3 finish, I believe. That's going to be pretty awesome for him. Great job. Dwayne Dunn running about a half a second behind our leader, Brock Hubble. Coming to 5 to go this time, folks. Has he got anything to get up there and lead this thing? Boy, I don't know. He's led 30 laps today, the most of anybody, and nobody can beat that. He's got that sewed up, but Brock Hubble up there right now going to lead lap number 8. Seems to be hooked up pretty good here. Ready to bring it into victory lane. Coming to take 4 to go this time by, folks. Four more circuits around Charlotte. Brock Hubble looking for a victory here tonight, running 0.4 of a second ahead of Dwayne Dunn. Dwayne's got that thing back up into contention here, but I don't know if there's enough laps here. Oh, and our leader gets into the wall, and boy, that just let Dwayne Dunn close right up on him, and that's going to hurt. Dwayne Dunn for the lead. That's all it takes is a little mistake by Brock Hubble like that there to lose this race with 3 laps to go, folks. He's not giving up without a fight, though. Comes back on the inside. Oh, and they get together. No, that's going to bring out the caution, and that's going to end the race. But look who's going to be our leader. Tyler Stanley. I believe Tyler's going to be our leader when this is all said and done. I don't know. It depends on when the caution come out, whether he'll be able to maintain that lead or not, because if the caution come out before he passed them, which I believe it did, but let's go back and take a look at this. I'm going to go back to, I believe that was Michael Updegraff that got, no, it was Dwayne Dunn, and these guys got together. Now, if the caution come out right before Tyler Stanley passed them, then they will maintain the positions they were in. But those two getting together right here in turn 4, actually in turn 3, getting ready to come into turn 4, them two getting together and getting hooked. Gonna be some unhappy campers, I think, but let's get up here and see. Brock Hubble is going to be our leader, so it did come out before they crossed the line. So even though he's got damage and he can make it the rest of the way, kind of unfortunate the way that worked out, but definitely that's how racing goes, though. That's how racing goes, folks. So Brock Hubble in first. I guess we could leave that ticker up for another minute. Tyler Stanley going to be second. Michael Updegraff third. John Dunn fourth. And Osman Tuniger in fifth. So Brock Hubble bringing it home here today at Charlotte. Great job by these guys. A little bit of interesting battling going on there, but we'll talk to the winner here in just a minute. Alright, let's see if we can get down here and get a word in with Brock Hubble. Brock Hubble, this is Rudy up in the MaxSpeedTV booth. Do you have a copy, sir?
Hey, Rudy. How's it going, bud?
Well, some close battling going on there at the end. I don't know all what was going on. Only you guys know. But tell us about them last few laps before the caution come out.
Well, I think I would have had Dwayne if I wouldn't have tapped the wall in 4. I think with 3 laps to go or something like that. I tapped the wall. I was starting to get a little tight there at the end. I was running pretty hard. And then Dwayne got by me, and but I caught it back up to him, got underneath him, and and I hate winning this way. I did not mean to, I didn't mean to take Dwayne out. There's no way I would ever do that on purpose. And I even stayed on my brakes, hoping that we'd hit one of the loops, the timing loops, that he would stay in first. So, I hate it. It's not the way I want to win.
Yeah, I understand what you mean, brother, but kind of a race of attrition out here tonight. A lot of mixing it up, a lot of close battles going on, but you bring it into victory lane today, and I know you didn't want to win it that way, but still it's a victory. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel good. I mean, a win's a win, but hopefully next win will be totally earned. That start, I got caught up in a couple accidents in the one at the start-finish line in the very beginning, so it didn't start out too well for me, but I just kept battling and kept battling. So we'll definitely take it, but like I said, hopefully next one I'll definitely earn it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, still a great race to see you guys out there, running as hard as you were. It's kind of a track that it's hard to pass on. We know this, but you bring it into victory lane today, Brock, and that's all that really counts. It all looks good on paper, brother. Anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, I want to thank Mod Zoo for sponsoring our series. I also want to thank you, MaxSpeedTV, everything you guys do a wonderful job. And thanks to my teammates at Mach Speed Racing. I hate to see Nathan get taken out there. I don't think I'd ever had anything for him out. That's racing, so we'll take it, and we'll go on to next week.
All right. Well, thanks for talking with us there, Brock, and congratulations on a great win here today.
Thanks, Rudy.
Tyler Stanley, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, Mr. Rudy, I do.
Well, Tyler, all things considered, you come home second today. Did you think that was going to happen with them guys up there racing like that?
Had there not been as much blocking and much wrecking people, I'm fairly certain I could have stayed up front the whole race instead of having to work my way back up through the field. But yeah, with the way they were racing hard, and they weren't racing very clean. You had a lot of guys driving in really hard and drifting up the track and such, and they weren't going to make it like doing that, and that's what I was confident in at that point.
Well, you still ran a good race, though, Tyler. Congratulations on your second place finish. How was your truck on the long run?
She worked beautifully. She really rotated well after the tires came in, and yeah, she was just good. Got to give a shout out to Bandit Motorsports Chassis Development and for giving me this nice piece.
All right, Tyler. Well, thanks for talking with us. And anybody else you want to thank?
Yes, sir. I'd like to give a shout out and a thank you to my sponsors, 412 Student Ministries in South Boston, Virginia, who I'm fairly certain a few of the members of my youth group are going to be watching or was watching at some point. And I got Stanley Graphics Design. If you need your sim racing car painted, go to Stanley Graphics on Facebook. And I get to give a shout out to my teammates and Nate and Kyle. They had a rough race, and hope we can come back stronger than ever next time.
All right, Tyler, thank you for talking with us. And again, congratulations on a second place finish today.
Thank you, Rudy.
Michael Updegraff, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. Go ahead, Rudy.
Well, Michael, the way they were mixing it up in the front there, wow, man, you're still bringing home third. Congratulations to you on that. But let's talk about them last few laps and what all transpired in look as what you were looking at out your windshield.
Yeah, we restarted on that last caution, and the 2-car caught me, and me and him was racing hard and got together in 3 and 4, and that caught everybody up to us. They got around me, got a pretty good lead. I was trying to catch them. Next thing I know, I see the leaders up in smoke in 3 and 4 against the wall, and I couldn't really tell what happened. But yeah, it was a fun race. Everybody's racing hard, and I enjoyed it.
Well, we didn't see a whole lot of long green flag runs, but on the short run, how was your car?
Oh, she was awesome. Go anywhere I wanted to go and respond quickly, and had to keep her momentum up with this setup, but it was fun.
Well, it looked like a lot of fun out there. You guys were having some fun. Charlotte, one of your favorite tracks, or is it kind of mediocre? How do you feel about this track?
Yeah, I like this track a lot. The bump in one always makes it interesting, but I like it.
Yeah, it does have a lot of characteristics, and I think it's one of the fan favorites. We all kind of grew up in iRacing running this track. But anyhow, you ran third tonight, finished out third, Michael. Anybody you want to say hello to or give a thank you out to?
I just want to thank Modzu and Kerry and all the guys who put this league on. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy racing in it. And to you, Rudy, for putting on the broadcast. Appreciate it.
All right, Michael, thank you for talking with us. And again, congratulations on a third-place finish.
Thank you very much.
John Dunn, are you still in there? I guess he must have left.
I think he stepped out to grab something to drink, I think.
All right, that's okay. All right, we're going to run down through the results and we'll get out of here. Brock Hubble, of course, winning here tonight. Congratulations to him. Tyler Stanley in second. Michael Updegraff third. John Dunn fourth. John sponsored the race here tonight, so thank you, John, for that. Appreciate that very much. Osman Tuniger in fifth. Nathan Miller sixth. Dwayne Dunn seventh. Ed Bellinger eighth. Anthony Cienci in ninth. Timothy Kelleher, I'll get it here. Timothy Kelleher in 10th. Nick Taylor finishing 11th. Mike Perlin 12th. Vincent Vinny 13th. Jeremy Jones 14th. Kyle Meeks finishing 15th. Brian Brewer 16th. Bob Carlisle 17th. And Derek Stanley running out the field in the 18th position. So again, congratulations to our winner here tonight. Great win for him, Brock Hubble, and thanks for tuning in here at MaxSpeedTV tonight. We appreciate all you viewers, and tune in tomorrow night for another great broadcast. We will see you then.